to the wolves.
Gosh, you really do.
Friends, ready? Hello. Welcome everyone to our weekly vigil on behalf of the situation in the Middle East, Israel, Palestine. We are very grateful that so many of us keep up this continual rhythmic flow of the will to love, the will to peace. Today in the Christian calendar, we celebrate the New Year, not so in the Hebrew and Arabic Muslim calendar, but for most of us on this call, this is a new year starting. So may it be a year where we learn from the terrible wars that we are so aware of now, to finally learn that we must change something in our way to deal with conflicts. We will always have conflicts. We must learn to find a better way to deal with them. Learning to rise above instinctual violent reaction and instead, raising this the problem, the intense energy, raising it into our heart awareness. So if we succeed this, then we can learn to continue seeing each other as human beings. Also, those who act in less than human ways. This is, of course, a tall order, especially when we are directly affected. But these are the important questions. How can we take action to stop acts of violence in a way which does not provoke more violence? Yeah, let us practice holding space for the whole situation. This is surely one of the ingredients that we need to learn, maybe the first step that we can take. Just holding space without taking sides. And when we can do this, then we can invite into this space, into our awareness, more and more of the underlying causes which play into any one conflict. Understanding more and more deeply without judging. Always according to our ability. It's a long journey. And in the end, we may, as individuals and as groups, and as humanity as a whole in the end, will eventually penetrate with our love and with our discerning light, the whole dark cloud. So it doesn't need to precipitate as physical violence. And so that we will be able to see the solution. So let us hold this possibility and this necessary process in our consciousness as we enter this new year. new cycle. And again, thank you so much for keeping up this rhythmic pulse together. It's gaining substance week by week. Okay, so let us prepare for our work together. Settling into our body, breathing, letting go of everything that was previously on our mind, on our heart. Taking a moment to just connect to our earth, our common ground. And feeling our heart. Finding within it a point of equilibrium. And gently let our mind expand into a silent spaciousness. And let us now join together as souls, as silent watchers, forming our circle of care around Israel-Palestine. Visualize many more people from all over the world joining this circle and holding together a heart space, silent and focused. Just holding this space for a moment, heart to heart. And letting our minds now also join and come into a one-pointed focus. We now release all partial thoughts, realizing, remembering that all victims and all perpetrators in this war are souls as we are. And as impartial observers, let us now take a look at the area. First of all, the physical space, starting with Israel. And now the Palestinian areas, the West Bank and the Gaza Strip. And adding now the neighboring countries, Egypt to the south, Jordan and Syria to the east. And Lebanon to the north. And just getting a sense of this area being part of the wider Middle East. And observing now this dark cloud of war, the emotional and mental field of Israel-Palestine at the moment. Just silently witnessing, breathing, holding, standing in our own alignment. And as we witness, let us become aware of the higher forces who stand with us, behind us. Visualize them forming a second circle around us. And allowing ourselves to feel this focused love as it stabilizes us. Feel this strengthening love, especially in our heart. Sense our heart becoming radiant, each one of us. Having our heart center become like radiant suns. And now see and sense a shaft of pure golden white light, broad and brilliant, pouring through each of our hearts and into the region of Israel-Palestine. Shaft of pure white light, golden white light. Let our combined light flood the whole area for a carefully sustained minute. Letting this light shine through. Visualize the light penetrating into the earth underneath Israel-Palestine. Visualize it transmuting ancient patterns of war. And let us take a moment to hold space for this to happen. Transmuting ancient patterns of war. Seeing the light slowly penetrating these patterns, starting to dissolve them. Bringing an energy of purification and healing. Releasing now. And let us now see clarifying, strengthening light surrounding especially the decision makers, advisors, and influencers. Those of them who work behind the scenes for the highest good of all. See protective light surrounding them and see them being aligned with their souls and with their higher guidance. See this light spread into the mental space where these true peace workers do their work. See new thought forms of solution being born. And slowly gaining substance. Visualize a higher order slowly becoming available in the area of Israel-Palestine, slowly coming about, based on mutual respect, on freedom, on the common good. Just take a moment to visualize this higher order coming about. Seeing our light protect and strengthen the new initiatives that come out of this pain and suffering. New steps. Holding this possibility in our thought may create a new path. Help create a new path for the people in the area. Visualize this higher order based on right relations, spreading, happening in the entire Middle East. Visualize for a moment a new Middle East based on this new bottom line. And may it spread throughout the world. a network of right relations. As we complete now the meditation with the great invocation in Arabic and in Hebrew, let us visualize the new energy being anchored in Israel and Palestine, right into the earth.
من نقطة النور في عقل الله ليشع النور في عقول الناس وليهبط النور إلى الأرض. من نقطة الحب في قلب الله ليتسرب الحب إلى قلوب الناس وليرجع السيد الآتي إلى الأرض. من المركز الذي تعرف منه إرادة الله لتقود الغاية إرادة الناس البسيطة، تلك الغاية التي يدركها المعلمون ويخدمونها. من المركز الذي ندعوه بالجنس البشري لينتج رسم الحب والنور ويختم على الباب الذي يقيم به الشر ليجدد النور والحب والقوة الرسم على الأرض.
מנקודת האור אשר בדעת אל, יזרום האור אל דעת האדם. ירד האור על פני האדמה. מנקודת האהבה אשר בלב האל, תזרום האהבה אל לבבות אנוש. ישוב מורה עולם אל פני האדמה. מהמרכז שבו נודע רצון האל, תנחה תכלית את רצונות האדם, תכלית אותה מורי האנושות, יודעים ומשרתים. מהמרכז אשר נקרא המין האנושי, תוגשם תוכנית האהבה והאור, ויחתם הפתח אל הרע. יהי רצון ויחדשו אור, אהבה, עוצמה, את התוכנית על פני האדמה. Oh.